Hello everyone, today we are going to deal with the past tense of the verbs be and have, which are auxiliary verbs, and of the modal verb can. But let's remember when do you use the past tense? We use the past tense or the past simple when we refer to action or actions that started and ended at a specific time in the past. So the action is finished in the past, it doesn't have any relation with the present. Pra ka e shkuar përdoret për t'ju referuar një veprimi ose më shumë se një veprimi, të cilët filluan dhe përfunduan në një kohë caktuar të së shkuarës nuk kanë lidhje me të tashmen. Dhe konkretisht sot do të trajtojmë tre foljet, foljen ndihmëse jam dhe have dhe foljen modale can, që gjithsesi është foljen ndihmëse dhe ajo. How do you form their past form and their negative and question? Let's see the examples given. Let's take them one by one. First, the verb be is an auxiliary verb. The past form of be is was and were. The negative form wasn't, weren't. You make questions using was or were depending on the subject. Let's conjugate the verb be. Të zgjedhojmë pak foljen jam në kohën e shkuar. I was, you were, he, she, it was, we, you, they were. If you see, the first person singular and the third person singular are different from the other cases. You form the negative form using not or the short form wasn't, weren't. Pra, si që vini re, kur e zgjedhojmë në kohën e shkuar, folja be, që është was ose were, ndryshon në vetën e parë dhe të tretë njëjës. Pra vetëm në ato raste do jetë was, në rastet e tjera do jetë were. Mohorën e formojmë were not, ose forma e shkurtuar wasn't, weren't. Let's see some examples. The positive, negative, and the question form. My mother was sick last week, so it refers to a past action. Now she's fine. She's not sick anymore. She was sick last week. My mother, she. If you see the conjugated verb, she was, so be careful with the subject. The negative sentence. My father and I weren't home yesterday, but it refers to yesterday, the day we are home. Have a look at the subject. My father and I, we. So be careful when you conjugate the verb be careful with the subject. Baba im dhe unë I bie ne. We weren't because it's the negative form. If it was positive, then it would be we were home yesterday. Let's see the question. How can you make a question in the past tense using the verb be? The past form of be is, was, or were. Let's see the subject, Mary. Mary is she. So in this case, you need was. Was Mary home last night? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. If you make a question with was, then the short answer would be was as well. If the question is where, for example, were your parents home last night? Yes, they were. So be careful, see the subject of the sentence carefully, and then conjugate the verb. Shikoj me vëmendje kush e shkruaj fjala në fjalën e dhënë që të bëjmë zgjedhimin sakt të foljes be në të shkuarën. Let's see the verb have, folja kam, which in the past is had, the negative form didn't have, and you make questions by saying did you have. Dua t'ju rikujtoj që koha e shkuar e foljeve të plota, ose në atë raste kur do krijojmë mohorën ose pyetjen, do përdorim did ose didn't, që do të thotë did dhe didn't merr kohën e foljes, sepse did është koha e shkuar e foljes do, didn't është koha e shkuar e foljes don't. Ndaj didn't merr kohën e foljes, folja e plotë do rri në formën bazë, have do të rri për të gjitha vetat have, në rastet e fjalive pyetse dhe mohore kjo, sepse në pohore sigurisht do ta zgjedhoni në të shkuarën. Let's see the conjugated verb. Shohim pak foljen e zgjedhuar. I had, so you are conjugated it in the past, po zgjedhojmë në të shkuarën. I had, you had, he, she, it had, we, you, they had. If you see, it's the same for all cases. There is no change like the ones that happened with the verb be. Nuk kemi ndryshime, zgjedhohet për të gjitha vetat njësoj. Pra mjafton ta dimë që fjalia është në të shkuarën dhe pavarësisht çfarë vete është, do zgjedhohet e njëjta form. The negative form is had not or hadn't. Let's see three examples. The positive sentence or statement. My friends had an accident last night. So this is positive. Negative. We didn't have an exam yesterday. Didn't takes the tense of the verb. So use have in base form. Didn't mori kohën e foljes, ndaj folja have do përdoret në formën bazë. Pra, kur kemi fjali në kohën e shkuar, Më horja do formohet me didn't. Dhe mos harroni foljen e plot, learning në formën bazë. Let's see the question. How do you make questions in the past simple? When you have a verb have, the questions are made using did. For example, did you have pizza for lunch? I ate pizza për drek? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Or if you make another example, did people in the past have TVs? No, they didn't. Or maybe yes, they did, but not the ones that we use today. Let's see the modal verb can, which in the past form is could, the negative couldn't, and we make question by saying could you, and then choose the verb. Can is a modal verb, which means you need to follow it by a main verb. Can është folje modale që do të thotë duhet shoqëruar patjetër për një folje me një folje të plot pas. Dhe folja e plot do rri në formën bazë. Kur e përdorim can? Qofse rikujtoni në të tashmen, can, një nga përdorimet, është për një aftësi në të tashmen. So we use can to refer to present abilities. Things that I'm able to do. For example, I can speak English, I can drive the car. But when you use could, you are referring to a past ability. What were you able to do in the past, at a specific age or at a specific point in the past? The negative form, of course, would be formed by using couldn't. Let's conjugate the verb. Zilojmë foljen. I could, you could, he, she, it could, we, you, they could. So it's the same with have. It is the same for all cases. Është e njëjta gjë me foljen had në të shkruar që zgjidhet për gjitha vetat njësoj. For example, let's see the positive case. I could ride the bicycle when I was 10 years old. Kisha mundësi, pra isha i aftë të jepja biçikletës kur isha 10 vjeç. Për çfarë po flasim? Për një aftësi tuaje në një pikë caktuar të së shkuarës. Shikoni foljen ride, ride në formën bazë. Pse? Sepse could është ajo që merr kohën e foljes dhe i referohet të shkuarës. I couldn't speak English when I was 5 years old. Nuk mund të flisja anglisht kur isha 5 vjeç. So this refers to something that you are unable to do in the past. You couldn't do it in the past, maybe you could do it now. You can do it now. Then, let's see the question. Could you drive the car when you were younger? So it refers to a past action. Now you are not younger anymore, or maybe you are an adult, and it refers to the past. So you make questions with could. If the question is made using could, then the short answer will be with could as well. For example, could you drive the car when you were younger? No, I couldn't. Or maybe yes, I could if it is a positive sentence. So this is what you are going to study and to work with today. If there is anything you don't understand, let's talk again.